introduction, the fighter fighting out the blue corner, weighing in 66.1. He's 26, stands 5'8". He fights out of SBG Manchester and hails from the Ivory Coast, Yemi Zaourou. And his opponent fighting out the red corner, weighing in 66.3. He's 18, stands 6 tall. He fights out of One MMA Academy and hails from Salford, Ben Williams. Your referee, Mr. Alan Howcroft.
Fight number 4 of the evening. We've got Yemi Zaourou from SBG Manchester in the blue corner and Ben Williams in the red corner representing One MMA Academy.
Got a featherweight bout here for the 4th one. Fast, straight away out.
Oh, he's fast.
He's
fast out the box here.
Oh, took one on the way in then. Needs to work on getting his butt a bit lower, pushing his hips in.
That guillotine is potentially on a little bit there.
Yeah, he needs to fight those grips now, straight to the grips.
Yeah. Taking some big knees while he's doing it though.
Yeah, I think those knees are hurting him.
Nice takedown. Ben really wants to slow the pace down there a little bit.
Yeah, slow the pace down and try and get his head out and a little bit higher than Yemi, because it's going to be very hard for Yemi to get up.
Good route to the back there. Does look like a bit of a man versus boy here, but Williams doesn't really care about that. He's just going for it.
Yemi's defo come with the calmer look with into this fight. Ben's coming out fast and wanting to get away and get the finish quickly, you can tell.
Not really secure in the position though, are they?
Yeah, Ben needs to do a better job at getting that elbow at his hip.
He just heard his corner team shout there for the position, secure the position, which he has done. Now he wants to circle his hands, get his hands off the mat, circle his hands on the inside, start striking. They don't have to be big shots, but each shot's taxing as you go on in the fight.
Yeah, I'd like to see Yemi use those frames and get a top leg in to use that and make more space.
Yeah, he's framing, but he's flat on his back and he's not shrimping out, getting to a hip.
Makes it almost impossible to stand up if you're flat on your back. Some nice shots there by Ben.
Got him out quick there. Here he's just punching, but he could lose the position.
Yeah, he wants to punch and push his head down as soon as he comes up. This is nice work here, he's doing very well. A little bit off balance.
Explosive there from Yemi.
That looked more like brute strength exploding out there. It was beautiful by Yemi. A nice little reversal. He needs to get his head a little bit higher here. The threat of the triangle's there.
Yeah, see how he's bending it? Oh. Bending his back down, bad posture. Caught on the way up there.
This really is a back and back wrestle out here. It's a good fight going on.
Ben could just slow it down here, free up his left hand a little bit if he can. Let a few little strikes go.
Yeah, what I'd like to see is Ben get Yemi's head over his toes. So use that body lock that he's got now and get his head over his toes like he's doing now. And keep going. He'll get, yeah, beautiful
takedown.
It's like I was a mind reader.
That was a fast, frantic first round.
A very fast first round. We'll see how much cardio they've got left after that round, because that was a hectic round, back and forth with the wrestle. What do you think about the next 2 upcoming rounds? How do you think it's going to play?
No, Yemi's looking all right there, to be fair. Ben looks taking a few deep breaths. Both got experienced corner teams here, though, so I'm sure they'll be getting good advice how to slow it down, control around a little bit more.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see them pick the shots a little bit more and pick the takedowns instead of just going in and going for speed.
Again, both early in the amateur careers, so a lot of technique and plans go out the window, don't they? You just get into a bit of a fight. Especially, they've both got a lot of fans here tonight supporting them.
Definitely, fighters are here to fight. You can tell these both are fighters. You have athletes and you have fighters. And these are both here for a scrap. Round 2 on the referee's marks. We'll have another fast run out by Ben.
Yeah, he closes that space really quick.
Let's put him on the back foot straight away.
Get rid of that headlock. There we go. We want to get on the whizzer, get good hips.
That's it, pivot that hip to the centre for Yemi.
Move his feet a little bit more. He's just like holding tight there. Feet aren't really working and creating an angle.
What do you think about Yemi's base here?
He's got an okay base again, but he's static. You know, you need to move your feet. If you want to use the whizzer, you've got to move your feet to get off the cage. But Ben's just trying to... Oh, nice judo throw there.
Lovely judo throw. Lovely.
Wants to secure the head here. Don't let Ben build up.
He needs to be pushing that head down heavy on the hips.
Oh, big uppercut, just missed. Punched himself out of shape.
I like to see Ben maybe not falling as much. He's falling into a clinch position. Now he's on the worse off.
Yeah. He's threatening a triangle
posture
there.
Straight away, we need posture here. He needs to work on getting the weight onto his neck and stack him. He's in that triangle position now.
Get the hands off your head.
Ben's going to work on trying to get the angle, so Yemi has to keep straightening his legs up and stack him onto his neck. Try and use the cage to his benefit.
Yeah, this position here, I'd like to see Yemi just circle right a little bit, put Ben's head in the cage. See, when you've got a space to throw up the submission threats, it's always dangerous, isn't it? But if you put the head in the cage, give him no space.
Want to pinch his knees round his thighs to allow him to not move his legs up onto his head.
Looking for a butterfly sweep there.
Yemi is doing a good job here of keeping his head above Ben's. Especially when you're on the cage, it's very hard to get up when their head is above yours.
Yeah.
The aim to get up is get your head higher, so then you can get your underhook and get up. And
Ben's got no space to move back into here. He has to create the space and then fill it. He's landing some big shots there. Fell in a little bit, give up the position. Ben's done a good job there to circle off. Head pressure's good.
What do you think about Yemi's decision-making there? He went for the choke and now he's in the opposite position. Maybe it was better off striking from there.
Yeah, he's a bit erratic with his decision-making, isn't he? But again, early in the amateur career, so got a lot to develop.
See, they're both tired here now. You can tell from the positioning. Yeah. See how Ben was separate strike.
Good right hands there.
Beautiful hooks.
But he's got no guard when he's throwing these shots. He's throwing a bit wild.
Ben's got these very unorthodox hooks, I'd say. I won't say it's a normal, common way of throwing them, but it's landing well. It's doing well for him.
Yeah.
Same again here. You want to get his head over his toes.
Yeah, Yemi's just throwing his left arm over his head there, going for a headlock. Looking for the judo throw again, but I'd be surprised if he gets caught twice with it in the fight.
Yeah, you can see Ben here now. He's gasping for breath. He is very tired. Yemi is looking the one that is got more life in him, so it's going to be interesting this third round. See if the endurance and the fitness is going to have a major play.
Yeah. Again, I think they said Ben's only 18 years old, so Yemi's mid-20s. It's man versus boy. You're not obviously finishing developing until you're in your mid-20s. So Yemi's going to have a lot more natural strength. Ben's going to have to put a lot more work in the exchanges, which will tire him out a bit more.
Me personally, looking at Ben in the corner now, I think he's going to need a lot of grit here. He looks very tired, so let's see if he's got the grit to offer. Because when the times get tough, this is where you really got to grind.
I'd say he doesn't need to come out as fast. He's the bigger of the two, the taller of the two, so keep it at range, pick your shots.
Even his corner is saying exactly the same thing, to take his time, pick his shots. Not allow him to be more efficient within his energy. Say Ben, he's come out differently this round. He's not come sprinting out. He is very high though, so he's
There's no feet here though.
Shots.
Yemi's throwing big shots with no feet, so he's got no base. Oh,
another judo throw again,
he attempted it.
Didn't quite work.
Ben can just slow it down here now, can't he?
This is where experience will help. He needs to be tactical within this position. You can tell he's very tired, so he needs to take the rest like he is doing. So
yeah, his legs are very wide.
Kudos to Ben. Maybe a little bit of pepper in here. instead of just grabbing on. Just a little light shots. It doesn't have to be hard. Just keep it busy.
See, it's a bit counterproductive here. Yemi wants to obviously try and get up, try and get out, but he's holding Ben to him, so...
If you were Ben in this position, what would you go for? More of a control position, or would you try and land some strikes?
I'd slow it down, control the position, throw little shots. You don't want to throw too much and give up the position. He's winning, isn't he?
He's definitely using this as a tactical rest.
He's in a dominant position here. Spreading his arms to keep his base.
Me personally, I'd like to see him throw a few strikes and go back to that position. Doesn't have to be a massive strike. Just keep it a little bit busy. Yemi keep thinking.
Yeah, you've got to make him think about something other than just holding on.
Is he going for a head and arm here? He's crawling that hand up like a spider. All he has to do is get that ear to... Oh, he's bailed it off.
Yemi's flat on his back here. He needs to, like, put his feet to the floor, get to a hip, try and shrimp out. Obviously, see easy me sat here saying it.
The main thing, I think, is urgency. If you're in this sort of position, you can't be doing it slow. You've got to be going explosive straight away because they're in a dominant position.
Yeah, keep shrimping left, right, shrimp.
See how he's hugging him? He's hugging him to him. You need to make frames. You need to make space in order to do that. As soon as you hug someone, it's... Oh, that was a lot better when he... Oh, he's gone back to hugging now. Frames is the way to make space.
Yeah, get your elbows on the inside. Get the hips moving. And even if you are a little bit stuck, if he moves a little bit more on the bottom, he's going to give Ben something to think about. I mean, it can't just lie there. And
so if you look at Ben's legs now, he's grapevining the legs. Yemi needs to free one of those legs so he can get on the hip. I think what he's struggling with at the moment, he's trying to do both at once. And that's very hard. You got to pick one side and just go for it.
Yeah, he's probably hoping the referee's going to stand him up here for inactivity, but doesn't look like he's any interest in that, the ref.
Maybe a few eye twitches, I see. He's debating.
He'd definitely be asking him for more activity. Oh, he's postured up there.
Frame then strike. Yes, nice. Oh, he's got good at trapping the hand there.
Frame with one, strike with the other. He's just letting both go here.
A tactical,
the old classic
tactical round.
See the pin and punch, don't you? I'll take Ben's took that one for me.
They have left it all in the cage there. That was a very tactical round by the youngster himself, Ben Williams. It was great to see as he came out very fast in the first two rounds and see a more tactical approach in the last one that probably potentially has got him the win.
Yeah, he just took control of the pace, didn't he? That's the thing that you probably know yourself when you're fighting. You want to have a good fight, but you still want to control the pace. You want to fight on your terms, not your opponent's terms. If you're just going wild.
Ben did exactly that this round. He controlled the opponent. When he got his breath back, he striked. He did well in that round. That was totally to him. It was domination, that one.
He left it all in there.
On the last round.
Over to our MC to give us the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges score this in favour of your winner. In the red corner, Ben Williams. Please show your appreciation for Yemi. Zaourou.
Ben Williams taking the win there. Good performance for him.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.